Так, продолжаем проходить.
I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee
Oh,
on.
wait.
It'll warm you up.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Кухня, скорее всего. Вот.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Изучить макет обложки. Ну. О, господи. Ну, как бы, вот комната. Да? Боже мой. Alan Wake. Вот она, хардкорная игра. Изучить макет обложки. Как это сделать? Как? Скажи мне, Элис, как мне это сделать? Кнопки все пережать, что ли? Другая
These look
комната.
really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan!
Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry!
Господи. Еще в этой квартире, да.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay, hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Какая хорошая зима! У нас тоже за окном снежок.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor.
Sorry.
Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Поговорить с Сарой.
I believe you'll
I'm
find the
sorry you
sheriff
had to
in
cut
her
your
office.
morning fishing short for this,
Just
Doc.
go down the corridor. Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure.
Понятно,
Now,
ничего здесь нет.
if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant.
Где
The
Сара?
bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here.
Very good.
I'm at Stuckey's
I'll
gas
come back
station
later
with
on to
Thornton.
remind you, just in case.
Страничка.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the break room.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Интересно.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stuckey's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Прикольно.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
О, страничка.
The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about
О, тут тоже что-нибудь есть. Страничка.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The
Всё?
caller meant business.
Ничего больше нет? Ладно. Где моя тачка? Посмотрите разбитую машину. Так, это не разбитая машина. Так, мне по-любому пришлось бы сюда идти, что ли, да?
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Ржавую, хотели сказать.
Oh, thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Что за это? Игра детектив прям какие-то мистические люди. Человек-фонарь. Ну, давай. Блин, явно кашу... Книжки писать научился, а кашу поесть не смог нормально. Бедняжка.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Какой крутой. Прыгать на коробке не умеет.
Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly,
Какой
a
грубый
fan.
мистер
She even has a fan
Уэйк.
site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you.
За
Seriously, Al,
термосы,
what you
не
were saying in
пойму.
the car, just
Зачем мне
listen to
столько кофе?
yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice, and everything's just...
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegally
Do you
used here.
understand
Hell, you're
what
not
it
supposed
sounds
to
like
hunt
when you
within the
say
park at
stuff like
all.
that?
But that
Don't get me
doesn't
wrong,
stop
it's a
some
good
lowlifes.
story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm. Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster.
Сколько же он болтает?
You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later? I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. That's just crazy talk, Al. Al, We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
О,
Just be
фонарик.
careful with the natives, Al.
Идти.
These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Ничего здесь нет. Тоже ничего нет.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
Батарейки. Что, все, да? Чтоб страшно было. Идти к Lover's Peak. Да, подожди, подожди. Давай погуляем, посмотрим, что здесь есть. По-любому разрабы что-нибудь оставили мне где-нибудь в углу. Не, ничего нету. Пенечек красивый. Блин, из фильма «Звонок», смотрите. Страничку, хочу страничку. Может, здесь спрятали? Не, ничего не спрятали. Тут тоже ничего нет. О! Я же говорил, что найду что-то интересное. Возле баньки-то. Здесь что? Здесь ничего нет. Ладно, пойдем мистеру Уэйк спасать свою жену. В мусоре ничего нет? Нет. Вот. А вот и страничка. Идти к Lover's Peak.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Эти как страшно.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like? My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
Ты что, серьезно? Ах ты хитрец. Ах ты хитрец. Да, зайдешь сюда. О, крутой дом.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization.
Ничего нету. Телефон. Ух ты, я бы не заметил. страничка. Знаете, сколько этих страничек еще собрать надо? Так, туда я упаду. О.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Anybody? Help me! Help me!
Сейчас тормоз возьму и придется. Не пусу, братка. Термос нужен. Сейчас еще сюда найду. Стоп.
The ranger's office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
Hello?
Back here! I'm back here! Hey!
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Да там Расти уже все.
Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Так, посмотрим, что тут еще есть. Ничего нет. О! Пусто. Выйти. Выйти. Включите свет.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on. I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty!
The ground was covered with orange patches. It looked like liquid darkness. Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please don't feed the animals.
Fishing is only permitted for those prisoners who purchase a park
fishing
license to obey
the park ranger's instructions
at all times.
Rusty? Rusty, no!
Never
closer than 100 yards.
to bears and wolves. Never approach any other wildlife closer than
25 yards.
That must be legal. Never leave your pet unattended. It is against the law to remove any
Gross.
Эх. Пришлось расти NPC закатать в пол. Да, бывает. Бывает.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
По кругу хожу. Где-нибудь страничку или термос спрячу, блин. А потом перепроходи. Не буду перепроходить.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Сейчас посмотрим, что у него есть. Может, что-нибудь. Типа... Ничего себе, эта пещера. Ой, это долго. Ух ты! Ой. Вот это было, блин, несерьезно.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Вот где третьего увидите, пацаны? Несерьезно вообще. Вообще несерьезно. Камера не поворачивает нормально, так я еще виноватый. О, я вижу там страничка. Музыка такая прям ироничная. Тут с фантазией здесь у ребят реально очень. Офигеть, плывет. Как я должен что-то здесь увидеть? Все. Еще какой-то сюрприз, мазафака. Топор. У меня уже патроны кончаются. И батарейки. Нет, батарейки еще есть. Патронов нет. Ой, ой. Блять, ну как в это играть? Я не знаю, просто. Руками, ногами не умеешь драться, блин. Нахрена тебе руки-ноги? Фонарь. Господи боже. Да тут их прям... Бред вообще. А я не могу на пролом пойти? Что за дебильная игра? Блять, просто. Четыре бомжа каких-то меня уже в 5-й раз кладут. То есть вы хотели, чтобы я бежал? Что драки не избежать. В смысле, драку надо было избежать, потому что невозможно было победить. Да.
Shit.
We gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep up. Hear that? It's them. You monster! stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it. A little longer. Scare them off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. It's open. Move it or lose it. Like that, boy? Huh? Oh, you feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe. Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
Что-то мне начинает раздражать эта реальная игра. О, тормоз.
This is it, Wake. A last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake. Weakling ass ready, Wake. That's right.
Die, motherfucker, die! Ходи тут же. Игра реально для каких-то, знаешь, проблем. Давай, к папке иди.
let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her mouth. No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
Come back here.
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to him.
Ой.
Give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me?
Конечно, от души.
Come back here!
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Почему я упал? You have a power. Нужно быть дебилом, чтобы попасть на эту штуку. Да. Ух ты мои ути. Ути мои ути. Как тут интересно все сделали они, да? Пёс. Фью, фью. Было нервно. Было очень нервно.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Я был на грани. Что это было? Интересно.
Beware of Widowmakers.
Оки-доки.
Hazardous occupation.
Блин, ну вот эта вот игра, типа, с фонарем, прям, что-то прям, ну, нудота какая-то. Прям реально нудотой.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What, am I crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on. I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
Туалета.
story is not a machine that does what it As the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction.
Да ладно. Серьезно? Блин, прикольно, в Alan Wake можно не кататься. Это вообще не ожидал. Вообще не ожидал, что здесь можно на тачке ездить. Это ж по красоте все, ребят. Что-то мне кажется, я неправильно. Хотя как неправильно, ты вообще не проедешь.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing. It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
him go away, please!
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the
Oh Dear Diner.
Good girl.
Come here. Pretty please. Can you
Че, каждый раз типа глава как заканчивается?
won't you say something?
Эпизод.
I need to get my bear.
Previously on Alan Wake. Alice has been kidnapped. How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's
Так.
Randolph. I'm the
Начнем
manager.